bottom of page 11. It is incumbent upon you, may Allah give you success, to be alert, right? Be alert to what? To be on guard. To be alert to the fact that Muslim women have many enemies in this life. You have to be alert. You can't be naive, right? You have to be alert, and you cannot be naive, right? And understand that Muslim women have many enemies in this life. Many enemies right here, meaning people who would like to see you lose your religion. That's what's meant by this in a nutshell. We studied it and we talked about it in detail last class. But what's meant by that is that people who want to see you have a deficiency in your religion. First and foremost, shaitan, right? Then the society that you live in. How many people would be happy if you came out of your hijab? Right? How many people would be happy if you didn't pray? How many people would be happy if you said, you know what, staying in the house with the kids, that's for the birds. I'm about to go out and just be out all day. How many people would be happy to see you out of your home all day, every day, allowing your children to fall to the wayside? Right? So no doubt there are people no doubt that stems from jealousy. A Muslim woman has to understand that she's precious. A Muslim woman has to understand that she's precious and that she's valuable and that people envy you. People envy you. People envy the fact that you don't sleep around. So you may have a non-Muslim woman and she, why you cover like that, girl, yada, yada, yada. At the end of the day, she jealous because how many times she done been, without indulging in saying those type of things, but how many times? And she's looking at you, you're married, you're married to one man, you don't have a track record, you don't have a history, you're modest and you're shy, and that's the stuff that stems from jealousy. So when you come out of your hijab, they're happy because now misery loves company. Misery loves company. And a Muslim woman has to understand that and carry herself with dignity and not envy those people. Not envy those people. It's not a woman walking around with no clothes on is nothing to envy. A woman running the streets is nothing to envy. A woman who toils all day in the workplace is nothing to envy. And we try to be balanced with that. Some women have to work, and that's not addressing or saying anything negative about a woman who has to work. That's not the issue. But we're talking about leaving out of the home, without so much of a need to, and allowing the home to fall by the wayside. That's what's meant by that. But there are some women who have to work, and it's not an issue. When it comes to women having to work, no doubt, what is said is that goes back to the man, right? That goes back to the man. At the end of the day, as men, we should be providing for our families, giving them the opportunity to stay at home. So if a woman has to work all day and be out of the house all day, no doubt that returns to us as men. She should not have to do that, right? She should not have to pay any bills, right? She should not have to toil to pay any bills. She should not have to toil to provide anything, but rather it should be optional if she decides to do that. Optional, right? To the point where she's allowed to where she can take care of her home and do other things that she likes to do in order to enjoy some type of personal happiness. But it should never be a situation where a sister has to work and toil and burden herself, right? So when I'm saying that there's nothing to be jealous about a woman going outside and working and toiling all day, that's nothing to be jealous of. A woman doesn't have to say, well, I have to get out and go do something. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. A woman should be happy and should be proud to be a woman who stays at home with her children and raises her children and points them in the right direction and is able to educate them and to teach them manners and so on and so on and so forth. You do not have to look at women who are out and about all of the time in a manner where you desire that. So point number three is that it's incumbent